Good evening, YouTube! My name is Spike and I surprised my viewers with all of these maps. I secretly started building very tiny ice maps in August, and on my birthday stream, which at the moment of this recording was yesterday, I surprised them with 25 new ice maps. To show you these maps, I'm now gonna do a speedrun on it. We're gonna start our speedrun right... Wait, press the button. Now! It's running. Very good. Drive alone. So, this first map is very easy. It is essentially one slide and roll across the finish. And that was almost auto time. Next track, we're going at great pace, ladies and gentlemen. Micro ice number 2. We're not doing an AT run, which is special because you're dropping down and you have to find the right angle to do so. Otherwise, you don't get into the desired slide. But that was 12.2. I barely missed the gold on this one. Next track. This could be a very fast one. Or am I coping? Drive alone. That's not the easiest one. I still believe that the fastest run here is not a 360. Like my other time wasn't a 360. But sadly, I didn't get it here. But we're going for finishes, so next track. Why didn't you read my messages? Because I'm in the middle of speedrun, sir. A Googleplex that... Now, I've never seen a bigger underestimation. Uh-oh. That's not gonna be it. Full ice loop, yes. I'm making it a lot harder. I'm making this look a lot harder than it is. Because I'm stubborn enough to keep playing it in cam 1. But there you are. And we're now gonna finish it in a silver time. Let's jump to the next track. 2 well. But that... Oh no. So close. That could have been a very good run. That was still gold. Next track, ladies and gentlemen. First 5 maps are done. How are you doing? We're playing my new maps. I made 25 of them. That's a very nice one. Next track. This is the one where my screenshots, my thumbnail came from. This map has a night scene and someone has called it the Mushroom Kingdom, because these things are obviously mushrooms. Obviously. I had so much fun with it. And across the line. Gold! Wait, I did my best time here. I didn't get that gold before. Lunario called it like that, right? If I ever name the maps, that will be the name. We are at number 8 and I made sure that 08 was indeed a special one. And it is. Let's drive it in the traditional way, but there are other ways of finishing possible. Alright, Jumpax, thank you for jumping in. Why didn't I think of that one earlier? Thank you for jumping in. Have a good night. And there we go, only one island to conquer. And then we can fly or crawl to the finish. It's gonna be crawling. Is this a finish? It's a kind of finish. We'll take it. I'm curious as well. And Cold Sweats, isn't that like a long map? Is that the endurance map? And there we are. I know you guys have made an estimation, but for YouTube, I just want to show what this map actually was. And it was, I'm going the wrong way. Look at this funny animal. Did you notice, guys? It's an ice snake. Yep. Next track, we're going to Micro Ice 10. And we are on a very nice pace. 8 minutes in. It's a snake, yes. How do I drive this? Oh, okay. Very interesting line, and now we will play it again and try a different interesting line. Because Mapmaker might have forgotten what the less interesting but better line was. That totally hasn't happened before. But it would be something like this, right? And there we go. See you, jump. Next track, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the green maps, and from this point on, I actually started thinking about making them green. This is the map that people have cut, but I'm gonna drive this the intended way, because I also have the intention of fixing it even better. That was actually a very good run, but it's very much all or nothing in this map. It's about getting the bobsleigh exit, and that was a very good one. I'll take it. But as you can see by the times in here, the fix for my cuts only fixed it for the entire population, minus one guy. I've used the 360 sparingly, because that's pretty advanced stuff. You can go pretty fast without doing 360s. I wanted to make sure that everyone can finish these maps. And doing an ice slide is absolutely not fastest. Next track. We are now just over 10 minutes and halfway through the maps. But there are maps coming that are pretty difficult to finish. Almost went flawlessly through the triangle there, which I believe can be the fastest line. And off we go. And we have pillars, ladies and gentlemen. You know what to do with pillars. Avoid them at all costs. And try not to lose much speed in the process. I feel like I'm failing both of these. And across the line. Let me just take camera 7 and show you what I think of Trackmania. Cam 7, could you please cooperate with me? I'm in the middle of a speedrun here. And there you are, guys. And I mean it. Next map. You're seeing the maps for the first time, and it's great for you. That's exactly what I want to reach here. So it's good. Night scene. And I made sure that there was interesting lighting. Oh yes, that's the one with the interesting cut. I will actually try to do it, because that's on purpose, guys. Watch this. Zoom! That's the intended route. I mean the finish, not the way I went to that finish. But there is a slow route also. There's always a way to finish it if you're not so good with eyes. Wicked start incoming! That took me quite some time to make that work, guys, not gonna lie. But I'm so happy with the result. And that was not a bad run. First alter time in here actually. And there might be a cut on this one. Thank you, Spaß Ghost. Map number 17. How does this work? Oh yes, this is a very classical map with some good slides. Minimal scenery because I was starting to get out of town. It starts classically, but then things get out of hand and you have this awesome shortcut, which if you can make it, and it is intended, saves you a ton of time. Like a few seconds. But on a micro map, that is of course everything. Keep the slide as long as you can, build up the speed because you're also gonna need the speed, and we made it, guys. Very nice. Next one. We go again. There's a bit of a prediction going for my end time on this speedrun, if I can still call it that way. And I'm probably worrying a few people now. Okay, Wicked 360 included, we move on to the next one. Wait for it, build speed with a slide. Try to take that speed through this section. I didn't quite do it, but we are having enough. And bring it into the finish. There might be a cut here with a crazy jump. Can you see it? I don't know if it's possible. It seems so difficult that I'm leaving it in. Last red map, and after this we're going to the black maps. And I actually drove this one decently. And there's a top 10. If you have noticed by now that you see the name Willard a lot, the guy came to my campaign and took all 25 W awards. He's a really, really good ice driver. Next map, guys. This map looked very nice from above, but you can't see that while driving. Also, if you don't have a lot of time and you want to build a map that looks decent, make it a night scene and place some nicely colored lights. And that's half of the work. This should be an interesting one. but we were getting into the black maps and I wanted to introduce some difficulty level. So that wasn't all too bad, I'd say. Next track. A snow track in the desert. Enough said. I built my speed check beginner friendly because if you do not make it, you fall here and you can still crawl your way to the finish. Let's try to do a good one, however. You're fighting the cut on 25. Interesting. I'm missing half a second to beat the entire campaign for auto time. So that's gonna be the first thing. And after that, who knows, we can play this together again. That's gonna be the run. And there we are. We're home. That's like the only place I did some scenery is around the finish line. I think it's nice. Next track, number 23. Yeah, Willard has taken all the WRs at a given moment. Oh, that's a very good approach. And we actually take it. And there we are. 10th time, guys. Auto time. Actual PB. Very nice. Track number 24. Yes, Nick, I like that so much. But I think XLRB has made some good advertising for it. So yeah, that's not gonna be fast. If you don't have the speed, you can make it, because I made it an uphill. But if you want good times, then you need to make that speed check. We're gonna try that again. Get the speed. Bring the speed into this jump. Do it wide and stay on the track maybe. Yes, that could help. And there we go. Good setup for hopefully a better run. That looks very promising. Take all the speed into that jump and bring it into the finish line. And there we go. Last track, ladies and gentlemen. Ice number 25, and take a close look at my end time if you want, chat. When I cross the finish line, we're not gonna have it more accurate than to the second. I think this is a nice map. It's one of my favorites in here. But you have to get it just right. It is map 25. It needs to be a bit difficult, right? It's also a longer one, like almost 30 seconds. A line that looks promising. Bit of air braking. Tiny release and steer straight into the finish. 27.4, that was it. What was my time? End of the speedrun. We did it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. This was 25 maps of Micro Ice. And if you want to play it, you will find it in my club. And maybe later also on Trackmania Exchange. Bye bye!